Hello everyone. Today is day 3 of the new round of 21 days we're doing. And Fiona, your request, I'm going to read it. Can I request tapping on accepting health problems that are slowing me down? It seems that I need to live at a much slower pace these days, and it's frustrating. And you said thank you for doing another 21 days. I appreciate these so much. You're so welcome. So I have a theory about this, that if we don't learn to slow ourselves down, and this comes from like workaholic, like I had a massage therapist once that told me, Marty, you're like a hummingbird. You're constantly going. That's so my personality. But I do have a belief that if we need to slow down and we don't, health stuff happens to slow us down, to have us take stock, to and to learn to be more mindful and slower. That's just my personal theory. So you can take it or like it, or discard it, whatever. But so what I would tap on here is the frustration that you feel, because you have a new paradigm here. You need to slow down. And I know that years ago when I was living in Taos, New Mexico, and I had a back thing going on right over the holidays, and I was like hunched over, and I had to go to the chiropractor every day for 2 weeks solid. And he's like, Marty, it's like a piano. It adjusts the wrong way, so you got to keep readjusting it to get it back. And even my daughter, I remember, she was really young then, was kind of upset because she saw me fairly incapacitated, and when I would move, it came from repetitive mountain biking accidents. And so it was hard. It was really hard for me to feel debilitated, because it's not something that I was used to. And I certainly see ways as I'm getting older that I'm like, okay, that's a little different for me. And it's an acclimation. And we live in a culture that's very big on just one more thing and then I'll rest, just one more thing and then I'll sit down, just one more thing and then I'll do. And you're revered for doing a lot, and not so much, you're actually in a lot of ways kind of considered lazy if you don't. So those are all paradigms that we need to kind of look at and potentially shift. So let's tap. Karate chop. Even though I am so frustrated, I have these health issues that are slowing me down, and I hate it. I choose to honor my truth right now. Even though it appears I'm being asked to slow my pace down, and I'm not used to that. In fact, I don't like it at all. I deeply and profoundly accept myself anyway now. Even though it appears I'm needing to move at a much slower pace. And I've been fast-paced my whole life. So of course I'm frustrated. I choose to acknowledge myself right now. And go to the eyebrow, all this frustration. I don't like living this way. I'm so not used to it. I'm not used to it at all. In fact, it drives me crazy. I don't know how to do this. But what if the place to start is just really owning my frustration? And what if all day long, every day, I have these opportunities to attend to my frustration? Because I'm feeling that a lot. And what if every time I see the frustration, I attend to it? I tap on it. I do mindfulness exercises. Whatever I need to do to help me start to interrupt this pattern of frustration that has so much momentum in my life right now. And what if I can catch myself judging myself about what's happening to me? I bet I'm making myself wrong for it. Maybe I'm telling myself, I attracted this. And that sucks. Because that just makes me feel worse about myself. And that's the last thing I need. So what if this is twofold? Catching my frustration in the act and catching the self-judgment, the self-punishment. And as I keep tapping through these, what if the frustration, the self-judgment, both start to lift a bit as I keep attending to them? And then that's evidence that I'm shifting my physiology and creating an opening for the help I need to come. And what if I start to become patient? And that opens new worlds for me. So take a breath. Oh my gosh, Fiona, I relate to this too because I'm 2 years in now to a shift in diet. I've been working with a functional medical person for quite a while now, 2 years. And just doing, I mean, if you saw my supplements, it started out like there was no way I could pick them all up to, that's down to like this now. And I remember when I was first starting it, and I was a couple months in, and I'm like, this isn't working. It just, nothing's changing. And I had to really tap through that because I kept getting frustrated too and being like, I am being like the goodest girl possible about this, which I got a lot of insights into that too. I'm going to be the good Catholic girl and do this perfectly. And still I'm not seeing the changes that I want fast enough. And now 2 years in, I'm telling you, probably in the last 5 months, I've really noticed significant changes in my health for the better. But it's taken that time. And as she explained it to me, it didn't get this way overnight. And we're going down deeper into, everything that's going on. And now, really, because we've done everything we can health-wise, it's just for me to continue to tap through all the emotional stuff that's going on with that. So I'm doing that. And I tap every day on my own and keep attending to that. So I hope you found this helpful. And we're just going to say, like, hang in there and keep tapping because I so feel you on this. It's, I'm just now at a place, and I still have stuff, symptoms and stuff that I'm like, okay, but they're better, they're less, they're not as extreme at all, whereas before it was a journey. So take good care and thanks for the topic, and then see y'all back here tomorrow. Bye for now.